Have you ever walked away from something and later found out it should have been much worse than it was? A car accident that should have killed you, but somehow didn't. A sickness that should have taken you, but you're still here. A fall that should have broken every bone in your body, but you got up and walked away with barely a scratch. Maybe you brushed it off as luck, but what if it wasn't luck at all? What if someone was protecting you the entire time and you never even saw them? Today, we're looking at 3 signs an angel may have been sent to protect you, without you ever knowing it. Let's start with something the Bible says very plainly. Psalm 91 verses 11 says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." Notice it doesn't say angels might help you. It says God commands them. This means angel protection is not rare or occasional for God's people. It is part of how he watches over us, quietly, behind the scenes, often without us ever noticing a thing. So here is sign number 1, unexplainable timing. This is when something happens at the right moment, in a way you cannot fully explain. You leave 5 minutes late, and later find out that if you had left on time, you would have been in real danger. You suddenly feel the urge to change your plans, and later learn that decision protected you from something painful. A phone call interrupts you right before you were about to make a mistake. A friend reaches out at the exact moment you were struggling, though they had no way of knowing. This kind of timing happens too perfectly to be random. We see this clearly in the story of Lot in the book of Genesis. 2 angels came to Lot's house in the city of Sodom right before its destruction. The men of the city surrounded the house, trying to force their way in to harm Lot's guests. But the Bible says the angels reached out, pulled Lot back inside, and struck the men outside with blindness so they could not find the door. Lot didn't ask for that protection. He didn't even fully understand what was happening. The angels simply acted right at the moment he needed it most. That is what unexplainable timing can look like. Something moves you, stops you, or shifts your steps just in time, and only later do you understand why. Now let's talk about sign number 2, a sudden, deep peace in a moment that should have caused fear. This is different from just feeling calm because things are going well. This is peace that shows up in the middle of danger, sickness, or grief. Peace that does not make sense given what is actually happening around you. It's the kind of calm that surprises even the person feeling it, making others ask, "How are you still standing after everything you've been through?" Philippians 4:7 describes this as the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. That word surpasses matters. It means this peace is bigger than your circumstances. It doesn't come from your situation improving. It comes from somewhere else. Think about Daniel in the lion's den. He was thrown into a pit full of hungry lions, a place where fear would be the only reasonable response. But Daniel remained calm through the night. The next morning, he told the king, "My God sent his angel and shut the lions' mouths." Notice that Daniel didn't just survive physically. He experienced a supernatural calm in one of the most terrifying situations a person could face. If you've ever walked through something painful or frightening and felt a strange, steady peace that you couldn't explain, that peace may not have come from you at all. It may have been sent to you. And now, sign number 3, the one many people overlook completely. A stranger who appears at the exact right moment, then seems to disappear. This person shows up with the exact words you needed to hear, or the exact help you needed in that moment, and then you never see them again. You look for them later, and it's like they were never there. Maybe it was someone who stopped to help you on the side of the road, or a person who sat next to you at just the right time and said the one sentence you needed most, then quietly walked away before you could even say thank you. Hebrews 13 verses 2 tells us something powerful about this. It says, "Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by this some have entertained angels without knowing it." Read that verse slowly. It says some people have hosted angels, spoken to angels, been helped by angels, and never realized it in the moment. This means angels do not always look glowing or dramatic. Sometimes they may look like an ordinary person who simply appears exactly when you need them, says exactly what you need to hear, and then quietly leaves your life. So what do you do with all of this? First, stop assuming every strange, well-timed moment is just luck or coincidence. God is not distant or uninvolved in your life. Psalm 91 verses 11 tells us clearly that he commands angels to guard the people who belong to him. That protection has likely been active in your life more times than you realize. Second, start paying closer attention. Think back over your own life right now. Was there a moment when the timing felt too perfect to be random? A moment when peace showed up in a situation that should have destroyed you emotionally? A person who appeared out of nowhere, said exactly what you needed, and then was simply gone? These may not have been small, forgettable events. They may have been quiet, unseen moments of protection from God. You may never fully know how many times you were protected without even realizing it. But this much is true. If you belong to God, you are not walking through this life alone, and you never have been. There has been protection around you that your eyes were never meant to fully see. If this touched your heart today, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next video, because we're going to keep uncovering biblical truths just like this one. Truths that can strengthen your faith and open your eyes to how closely God is really watching over you. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.